Okay, welcome back to another video. So today, this EP3 is in 4 Honda K100, the used one we were selling. So what we thought we'd do with this video is we would show you the importance of not just uploading the file to your K Pro, K100, whatever, and then just thinking that that's going to be the car tune, that's fine. You can take files off other cars and put them into yours, but it's a big no-no, it shouldn't be done. So what we're going to show you today is the Honda file, a file that somebody else, actually it was a car came into us and the file had been put into it. We were a bit like, Jesus. And then we'll show you after exactly what we changed to make the car perform the way it should. It pretty much gained power. Well, basically we're showing you the importance of having the car tuned specifically for, obviously the ECU spin tuned specifically for the engine that's in your car, and not just taking a random file and putting it into it the way an awful lot of cars are mapped. What we're going to do is we'll go ahead, get the car strapped to the dyno. I think we'll start off, we'll put a factory file, we'll put the Honda file into it, show you a run and the way the AFRs and stuff work with it, and then we'll put in a file that a car came to us on to show you the difference, and then we're going to go ahead, tune this car, and then we're going to show you the difference to that again to show you how and why it's better and why you should do that. If you're watching this video, make sure to hit the like button, and if you watched a couple other videos, make sure to subscribe. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and do a base run on the car with the standard ECU, and just to show you the AFRs and where we're feeling it sitting, and then we're going to put in the file that the Carbon brought us on, and just to show that comparison, and then we'll go ahead and start tuning the car. So, right, do the first run. Okay, so first run done, that's the base run. That's just the K Pro's fitted with a Honda file on it. So I was going to show this. It's actually not too bad. Sometimes they can be really bad. You can see the dip here where VTEC comes in, 5850. But you can see here, this is, I'll show you, this is your fueling. It's pretty much close. It's very, very close. Wee bit lean there, 5000. And then when VTEC comes in at 58, it goes unbelievably lean, and it stays really lean, literally until it hits the limiter at 8100. You can see all that, Mark? Mm-hmm. It hasn't really shown the dip. The dips are usually a lot more severe here, so they are, than what you're seeing there. Yeah, so what we're going to do now is we're going to upload a file, a previous file that was in a car that came into us. So what it is we're trying to show is that anybody with a laptop can literally go in and just hit the upload button to your computer or to your ECU, load a file into it, not really know any of the information, is it correct or specific to that car, which obviously this wasn't. So if you know about Honda, you have so many files in your car, so many maps, and they're all brought together, but this is just showing a file that was put into a car. The car was apparently mapped. So it was. This is somebody did this, I think, at home. So it did. So this is just to sort of show you. And all they did is they literally get the file, open it, and then go to the arrow and hit. That's it, done. That's not what you're paying. It's not what you're paying us for. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead here, do a run with this file. If I do see anything, I'm pretty sure I checked this file before. It was okay, but that was it. It was just okay. But you don't know whether over a long period of time it could have caused some, drop valves, melted pistons. We don't know, but I'll be watching it anyway to make sure if I see anything starting to go wrong, I'll just kill the dyno run. So but we'll go ahead, do a dyno run and see what it shows us. Bits and that looked super lean, but the car didn't detonate, but I'm pretty sure if that file was left, there would be some damage in the not too distant future. So, okay. So yeah, can you see this, Mark?
Yep.
The car gained power. Now, here's the thing. You can see where it gained power. I'll show it up here. You can see in the mid-range, this file, it gained power in the middle there where VTEC's coming on at 4,000. You can actually see there the torque, it actually drops power, lifts, and then drops again. So the VTEC's far too low. Either that, or the composite cam tables haven't been set up correctly. I'm not sure, I haven't really looked in depth. I think we did one dyno on this file, I just went, nope, I just started from afresh. So you can actually see there, it gained 9 foot-pound of torque, but if you look, see, I'll try and show you, compare it. This is your AFR, so you can actually see somebody's actually changed the Honda file at even low down. So if you look there, this is our guideline of AFR, 13:1 AFR, which is perfect AFR for full throttle pull. So you can see here, right up until pretty much VTEC point on the Honda file, the AFRs were pretty much, we're there. We can smooth out a bit, but they're pretty much there. And if we'll actually show you on this other file, it went lean, hitting the 14s, which is still okay, but it shouldn't be like that. It hit the 14s, was about 3,000 until 4,200, and then it was okay. It hit VTEC at 4,000, it was okay until what, 5,200, and then it goes lean, and it's really stayed consistently lean until it sort of richened up a bit. But I was watching it there at the highest RPM, and I'll actually show you here. Yeah, like it was 13.4, which is okay high RPM, but the car hasn't made any substantial power really. Like there, you can actually see there it's 14.5, 14.7, which is perfect AFR for idle and for cruising, but not for full throttle pull. So I'm pretty confident saying if that file had been left in the car for I don't know, weeks, maybe a couple of months, and the person was maybe doing the track down to it, it would have been, something would have went wrong. Well, there had been a drop valve or a melted piston, we don't know, but surely you don't want to find out. Right, so next is we're going to go ahead and tune this car now.
Yeah.
And make the file specific for this car now, so that line is pretty much perfect the whole way along there, and then see exactly. I'm sure we should be able to make another maybe 10 odd horsepower and definitely 10-15 foot-pound torque. So okay, so obviously quite a bit of time to lapse. Me and Mark have been here working away at this. So what I'm going to do now is show you. Boom. Okay, so I've actually got a wee bit more work to do on this. We're sort of getting it tight for time. That'll be cleaned up for the customer. But okay, so final figures. This is one of the things that Points was actually going to make is peak figures sometimes don't show the whole story, but this is pretty much, I'm going to be able to show you comparison. So the factory file made 217 and 142 foot-pound. The file that was put into this other car actually made 216, but it made extra torque, made 151 foot-pound. And we've went ahead, cleaned up the fueling. It's a wee bit rich here too, it's minimal at 6,000. I'm going to go back and sort that now, but car's now made 227 and 163 foot-pound, and you can clearly see the difference. Let me see, I'll actually show you. It's 10 there, like that's the file there of the that is, for God's sake, oh my god, why do you keep doing that? Don't want it open. That's because I keep pressing right, that's why you dick. Right, okay, start again. Yeah, so what I'm going to show you now is, this is the AFRs on the file that was loaded into the car that nobody really knew about. And then if you see ours is pretty much running on that guideline. It's actually run a wee bit rich, which means I'll be able to lean that off a wee taste. But I can obviously log that in the dyno. And it might actually make a little more power again. I don't think it's going to, but 227 and 163 foot-pound is a good strong number for a car with this setup. So this customer will be like, oh my goodness, this car feels night and day. Okay, so just to round this video up, so pretty much the point we're trying to make is that just uploading a file into a car from a random car, or for somewhere you find, even in this case in KManager with Honda, it's not the best thing to do, and you know, it can cause some serious problems in the future. Hopefully this video will help everybody who's interested in tuning their car, whether it be a Honda or not, that you need to use somebody reputable, or if you're going to train yourself, you know, you need to put the time in to gain the experience to know exactly what's right and what's wrong. Because sometimes, you know, you pay somebody 150 quid to throw a file in your car, it's not the best deal. You'll end up paying for it massively with engines, so you really don't want to be doing. Yeah, so that's another one done. If you do want to see a video, we did a video a year ago, Mark, didn't we? A white EP3 we did, and we did actually go in depth showing the car gaining power as we tuned each specific point of it, all the ignition tables, the fuel tables, and the cam tables. So yeah, questions, any comments, put it down below, give the video a like.